Leadership is not granted by position. It is earned through character. More than a century after his death, José Rizal's relevance remains striking because the challenges he confronted still echo today. Misinformation, injustice, a nation rich in potential, yet searching for direction. The Filipino is not weak. He has been taught to kneel. Rizal's life asks us one question: will we repeat history, or finally rise above it? Education for Rizal was not merely a system of knowledge. It was the foundation of freedom. He believed, a mind once awakened cannot be enslaved. In Dapitan, exiled, stripped of political freedom, he built a school under a tree. He drew equations in the sand. He carved letters from wood for a boy who struggled to read. He did not wait for a classroom. He built one wherever he stood. A nation that invests in education builds freedom. Where others carried weapons, Rizal carried words. His novels, letters, and essays did not merely expose injustice, they revealed identity. A Spanish friar reportedly remarked, "The danger of his book is not its insult, but that the people will recognize themselves." Words can silence a person. Words can awaken a nation. The pen is useless if the mind is not awake. Leadership is not declared, it is demonstrated. Followers do not adopt values because leaders speak them, but because leaders embody them. In Dapitan, Rizal held no office, carried no authority, yet the people looked to him. He built a water system. He treated the sick, the wealthy and the poor, with the same care. He lived modestly, but with dignity. Everything had order and meaning. Real leaders do not demand followers, they inspire them. Leadership is easy when there is applause, agreement, and comfort. The true test comes when truth becomes costly. One of his contemporaries cautioned him, "You will make enemies if you speak like this." Rizal replied with calm certainty, "It is better to lose favor than to lose honor." On the 30th of December, 1896, he walked toward Bagumbayan, fully aware the path before him led to death. He walked not as a criminal, but as someone fulfilling duty. A leader's integrity becomes a nation's compass. Rizal's leadership was not only intellectual, it was deeply human. He listened before he spoke. He observed Filipino society not from superiority, but from curiosity and compassion. He treated every person, farmer, fisherman, scholar, or critic, with the same dignity. He showed that compassion does not weaken leadership, it humanizes it. Leadership is not the mastery of others, but mastery of oneself. Transformational leadership does not enforce change, it awakens it. Before Rizal, Filipinos identified themselves by region: Ilocano, Cebuano, Tagalog, Visayan. Rizal's writings introduced something new, a unified Filipino identity, anchored not in colonial approval, but in shared culture, history, and moral consciousness. A revolutionary once said, "We started a revolt because Rizal taught us to love what we had forgotten, our dignity." When people begin to believe in themselves, the world must adapt. Rizal traveled not for leisure, but with clear purpose. In Germany, he marveled at discipline and efficiency. In Japan, at dignity and order. In France, at the rigor of ideas. In every city, every society, he asked the same question: what can this teach the Philippines? A rare diary entry captures his mindset. I travel not to forget the Philippines, but to learn what she may yet become. One can be proudly Filipino and globally excellent. Every leader eventually reaches a crossroads where comfort and conviction can no longer coexist. Rizal chose to return to the Philippines, fully aware of the dangers awaiting him. He wrote simply, "I will return. Duty calls me home." On the morning of his execution, he made only 2 requests: to face the dawn and to die with dignity. When the shots were fired, he turned his body to fall facing upward, toward the sky. His body fell, but his vision remained unbroken. His convictions were larger than his life. History remembers Rizal, but remembrance alone is not enough. Memory without action reduces his life to symbolism. Leadership, as Rizal demonstrated, is not inherited through lineage or title. It is chosen daily through values, decisions, and courage. Reflect, inquire, zoom out, act with courage, lead by example. The Philippines does not need another Rizal. It needs millions who choose every day to live what he lived. Rizal is not a monument to be admired. He is a path to be walked.